researcher, author, and board-certified medical director. Dr. Lipov, we truly appreciate you joining us on the show.
Thank you. It's an unfortunate time, of course.
Very much so. So, Dr. Lipov, the highest risk for violence is during separation with regard to a divorce, especially when control is being lost. Is that correct, sir?
That is the key. So I think there is a lot of hurt feelings, and as people feel that they're not being felt or they're not being heard, that leads to separation. If you think about it, if a child is being separated from a mother, they feel very unhappy. So there is a certain amount of togetherness in a couple. Once that's being split and whatever is leading to a divorce, so one or both of them are saying that I don't want to be with you. And that leads to very real feeling of stress, in many ways similar to having post-traumatic stress disorder, in the sense that you're anxious, you're thinking about it, you can't sleep. And it sounds like, I was reading a little bit about what was going on. It sounded like they had a lot of cameras in the house that was reviewed by police. It sounded like there was a lot of conflict. And apparently the man accused the wife, unfortunately, of physical abuse, and then that could have led to other things. So it's very scary. It's a very scary time, and that's why people get to negotiate and calm down.
Yeah. Yet again, we are discussing all things surrounding the now murder-suicide of Mr. Justin Fairfax and his wife. And speaking of murder-suicide, Dr. Lipov, it is yet again to my understanding that it's typically driven by a collapse in identity and control. Please elaborate.
Yes, exactly. So when people get married, part of their identity goes into it. Look at kind of wife I have, look at kind of husband I have, and you being rejected. Nobody likes rejection, but this is rejection to the next level, because now there are children involved in this whole thing, and finance, all of that. So being rejected is a very uncomfortable feeling. One of the ways people connect is oxytocin. Oxytocin is, people call it the love hormone. And then as that drops, it's very uncomfortable. In fact, what's interesting is we take Tylenol for a breakup. It seems to take the sting out of the breakup. So it means the same biological parts of the brain are active as during physical pain.
We'll end with this, Dr. Lipov, and that is, we know that according to one of the children that happened to be within the home, stumbled upon their mother and stated to authorities that it appeared as though their mother had been stabbed. We now know that she, in essence, was actually shot to death. And it is to my understanding that, well, firearms are typically involved with regard to murder-suicides.
That's very true. So it turns out that based on 2022 statistics, one-third of women who die by homicide, it happens at the hands of the loved one, which is horrific statistic if you think about it. So one thing I do want to mention is that social media is going to propagate this further and further and cause very real changes in the brain. So toxicity of social media, so people who watch that, please be careful, minimize it, so you stay okay. But my heart goes out to the children. I have a very long road ahead of them.
Yeah, yet again, very tough times for the remaining, and that is after Justin Fairfax and his wife no longer with us, apparently a murder-suicide. We have been joined by Dr. Eugene Lipov right here on the Live Zone. I truly appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you, sir.